Hey everyone, this is logs day 9. So for the last 2 days, we talked about expanding logs, which means making them larger and making multiple logs out of one. So for the next 2 videos, we are going to talk about condensing logs, which means making them smaller. And most of the time, we are going to turn them into one log. So for our first question, we are going to do log of y plus log of 8. So our rules for condensing are the exact opposite of what they were for expanding. So when we were expanding, we said that multiplication turned into addition. When we're condensing, we're saying that addition is turning into multiplication. So what I do is I look at my sign, I'm condensing these into one log, so this log is gonna go away. So then I turn addition into multiplication. So instead of having log of y plus log of 8, we're going to have one single log, and it's going to be y times 8. And remember, when we write multiplication, usually you want to put the number first. And with our multiplication, I can switch the order. It doesn't have to be y8. It can be 8y, which is how we want to look at that. Okay, so we change the addition into multiplication, and we get rid of that second log. So this one, we took addition and we turned it into multiplication. Okay, so for question number 2, we have log base 2 of 10 minus log base 2 of x. And remember, those bases don't matter. You just have to rewrite them. To combine our logs, they have to have the same base though. So this is a 2 and this is a 2. This doesn't have a base, this doesn't have a base, so that's when you know that you can put them together. So again, figure out what your sign is. Right there I have a subtraction sign. I'm gonna get rid of this second log, okay? And remember our rules from before, it's just opposite. So subtraction turns into division. So I have my log base 2, and then instead of having 10 minus x, we're gonna have 10 divided by x, because subtraction turns into division. Okay, so again, same rules as before, it's just they're opposite, they're backwards. Okay, question number 3. We have 4 times the natural log of x. Okay, and remember, this is our exponent rule. If we have an exponent, we would move it to the front. So to condense, we take this number from the front and we make it an exponent. So this is just the natural log of x to the 4th. Okay, so if there's a number in the front, it turns into an exponent. Okay, and then our last question for this video is going to be log of x minus the natural log of 7. Okay, so for this question, the first thing you need to look at is these two logs are not the same. This is just a log base 10. This is a natural log, which has a base of e. So just because I see a subtraction sign here, I'm not turning it into division, because these logs are not the same. I'm not allowed to combine those. Remember, when we combine things, we have to have common terms. So here, my bases are my common term. Here, these are not in common. So you cannot condense this. So cannot be condensed. Okay, so make sure you look at those bases of the logs. Don't just rush through it and see, oh, it's subtraction, so I'm going to change that to division. These are not allowed to be combined. They cannot be condensed. Okay, so again, remember your rules. They're just opposite of what they were. Okay, so check out the homework for log day 9, and I will see you guys for logs day 10.